G'day guys, it's Gavo back again with another episode of Hermitpack on the Jollicraft server. Well, I've been busy. I've been doing a lot of work around the place, and I've got some big plans for today actually. But I better show you what I've been working on. So, here it is. Ta-da! These aren't completed by any means. They're still in the builder's block layout, but I've got two towers at the front, and then you come along here, and then down here. Yeah, I've still got to fix up some glass around here and some stairs and things, and then you've got a big torus in the middle, and I've dug all the way down to bedrock, as you can see, clearing all that out. So I've done that. I've set up some basic storage here, ready for today's task, and I've also got myself an angel ring, so I have flight. Before we start today, I'll show you what I've done in spawn. Fly over here. Boone's been putting paths around to different buildings, so he's put a path around to there, which is good. He's got another one over to the main spawn pad, which is there. They've started a spawn smeltery, so bringing it out from this little hidey hole that we've still got here. So, I've been working on the resource crops, and we've got some good resource crops underway, and they're all working fine, all automated. I've still got space to put more. We can pop in here, and down here. Oh, in here's the storage area at the moment. Still working on this spot, but it's working. So there we go. It's all coming together nicely. Down here is the old farm. I'll show you the new one in a moment. But here, in order to give us the grid power we need so we can fly, because we need 32 grid power, we've created these water generators, and these guys run off to give us the grid power. So that's generating 16, and that's generating 16. These two are somebody else's, so they don't affect my generation, but these two are mine. I've put them in spawn chunks. Oh, got a bit of a lag there for some reason. Put them in spawn chunks so that they're always running and always giving us good grid power, no matter where we are, so we can always get flight. So that's what I've done there. So we've got more people coming on, which is great. We've got Boone over here. He's building his little castle type thing. We've got Chad over here. He's down that hole where the little thing, little staircase is. He's down there. And we've got Saggy. And Saggy is a fair way out over here, but he's been busy as well. So I like this spawn. I love this little water pool at the top and then waterfall down. It's a beautiful natural one. And here we are. It's coming up to Saggy's base. And there's Saggy's. He's got a little farm going and some other bits and pieces inside. But yeah, we're all here pretty much, which is great. So today's episode, I want to work on refined storage. We're currently sharing refined storage in the community. Chad and Boone both have refined storage up and going, which is fantastic, but I haven't got that yet, and it's driving me nuts trying to get things done. And for the future of the episodes that I want to do, I want to get the refined storage operational. So that's our aim for today, is to do that. So what we'll do is as we come through here. One thing I did forget to do is grab some coal for the Jenny. So I'll just grab the Jenny, grab some coal for the Jenny. Down here, I've made a quick little rearrange here. Oh, bother. That's not meant to happen. We've got graphite. Oh well, the guys want to do big reactors, so that's alright. Right. Okay. When I'm ready for it, I'll come back and grab some coal, because that should all be powered up and operational by then, hopefully. I've got a Stirling generator in the meantime. Hang on, do I have any? Nope. Over here, maybe? In the system. Coal. I've got 64, 30 charcoal. Okay, that'll do for now. Right. So I'll nip out here. Oh, I've also got the Actually Editions armor of the emeralds. The emeraldic crystal set. That's what I'm wearing at the moment. It's unenchanted and things, so we've got to work on that. So we'll go down here. So when this actually gets built, I think it's going to look alright. But I'm still fiddling. I'm not committed to it yet. I want to start working out exactly what I need and start getting some resources organised and that. But in the meantime, this is what we've got. So, grab myself a big crafting bench, because I haven't got one here yet. There we go. Pop that down there. That gives us access to our things there. I'll just dump this stuff across before I forget. And clear out my inventory. Right. Oh, no, not in the crafting station. In my chest, please. Silly twit. Okay. Right. So, I'll just shove this glass over here for now. So, we've been busy in here, doing all that, so it's good. Right, refined storage. So, let's go to here, refined. There we go. Right, so the first thing we need as part of refined storage is the controller. That's this sparkly little block here. So, to get the refined storage controller, I can get all those recipes, but I can't get a controller recipe for some reason. That's weird. It was working before. And it helps if you actually have the right key that you're hitting. Right? That's weird. Oh, that's a creative controller. That could be why it's not working. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. Right, so we've got this. So I should have silicon, which I do. Fantastic. Let's go there. Bang, one controller. And we're going to plonk this down here temporarily. This is going to be run throughout the base and that, but at the moment we'll just pop it there. We'll grab a Stirling generator. Actually, no we won't. We'll grab this guy here. Actually, I'll put it on the back of this. That's a better idea. Thank you. There. And we'll power... No, I won't do that, because that's going to charge that up. I don't want it to charge that up. Don't you love it when people are decisive? Let's do what I was going to do at the beginning. Just give me that. Pop that over there like so, and grab the coal we had, and chuck that into there. And I'll put that graphite back into the system later. That's charging up. which is fantastic. Right, the second thing you need is a disk drive. Sorry, so the second thing we need is a solderer, which is here. So we'll grab a solderer and pop that right there. Okay, so the third thing we need is the disk drive, and we need an advanced processor, which is a diamond through the solderer. A machine casing, which is easy, so let's just do that now. Machine casing, bang, and we need a chest and a diamond. So let's grab that, pop the diamond into the solderer, and away it goes. That's good and full. We want to get some speed upgrades and things like that in this. Okay, we've got that. Now let's go to the advanced processor. We need printed silicon. Oops. So we need silicon as well. And some redstone. Just there. And then that will make our processor for our disk drive, which is awesome. Definitely need some speed upgrades once we get this all underway. And there we go. So now we should be able to go like that, and it should give us a disk drive. Fantastic. Okay, so now we need a 1K storage unit. That requires glass, redstone, one of these guys. So let's head over here. Let's grab, where is it? A 1K storage TV. I can create 4 of those. So if I can create 4 of them, how many does that give me? 4K, 1, 2, 3. So if I create 3 of those in basic processors, I can get a 4K. Okay, I'm going to go for a 4K. So I want to create 4 of them. Let's pop those back in there. I want to go for a 4K storage TV, so I need... There's a disk drive. Okay, that's awesome. So I'll just pop the disk drive down there as well. So, now we'll make the 4K storage unit, which is there, so basic processor. Printed basic iron. So I need iron. And that, okay. No, that's quartz enriched. Do I have any iron? I know I've got a whole ton of iron, but do I actually have any that's ready to go? And the answer is, I don't think so. Oh, and it's dark. Hang on a sec. Okay, what I'll do is I'll sleep, I'll make up the basic processes, and I'll come back. Okay. So here we are, here's our 4K storage part that we need. So we've got that. While we're here, we'll also make the 1K, just so that we've got a little bit extra storage. I can make quite a few of them. Cool. Okay. Well, hang on. If I can make that many... Can I do a 16K? What's that need? Gold. What's the 64K need? No. I'm going to leave that for now. I'm going to get sidetracked. I'm just going to do 4K and a 1K. So the 1K is there, so let's grab the 1K. Perfect. And the 4K is there. Let's grab the 4K. So there we go. We've got our 4K and a 1K. Let's head over here, pop them into there. So we've got 5,000 items we can put in there. Awesome. Okay. So now we need a grid. Let's make a crafting grid. So a grid is that. That's a basic processor and nether quartz. So we're going to need a grid. destruction core, which is that. Printed basic, that's iron. And printed silicon. So let's grab some more silicon. Let's just make 10 of these guys, so it makes it easier. And 10 of those. Let's pop the silicon in. That'll fly through those. We'll put the iron in, and it'll fly through those. So pretty much refined storage is along the same lines as Applied Logistics 2. Just a different style of mod. And it's pretty good, I have to say. It's not as complicated as Applied Logistics, and it's a little bit restrictive, but it's still pretty good. So I want to try and get into it. I want to do a couple of other bits and pieces as well today. So while this is actually processing, I'll get a start on those as well. That's what I'll do. There we go. Put the iron in. Pull that out, put the iron in. That's a quartz enriched iron, which isn't what I want. I want iron. I've got one iron. Ay, 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 ay. That's because it's over here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. There we go. That's because it's there. I put it away. Okay, there it goes. Okay, so what we're going to do on top of all of this today is actually do XP and enchanting through Ender.io. So the first thing we'll do is we need our XP obelisk. There it is. And I've already got the ingredients sitting in here, so I can make that straight up. Perfect. And the Enchanter. The Enchanter, wherever that is. There it is. And I've got that there as well. Okay. So, pretty much, I'll put that over here. This is a temporary platform. This is the start of the floor, but it's only cobble. So I'll put the Enchanter there and the Experience Obelisk there. So store all my XP, so if I die, and then we've got the Enchanter. So here we can actually get boost and auto smelt, protection, fire protection, feather falling, blast protection, projectile protection, respiration. This is something which I need to look at because we're underwater a fair bit. Aqua Affinity is something else I want to look at. Depth Strider, Frostwalker Thorns, Sharpness, Smite, Bane of Arthropods, Knockback 1, Fire Aspect, Looting, Efficiency, Silk Touch, Unbreaking, Mending, that's a good one to always have, Fortune and Power, Punch, Flame, Infinity, Luck of the Sea, Lure, and Soulbound. All of these are fantastic. They can all be made. We don't need to go through and have an enchanting table where we can put an item in there and hope we get what we're looking for. We can actually get them ourselves, which is just fantastic. We just put our items in there and away we go. So I've got that as a plan to do for the armor that I currently have. I also have dark steel armor as well that I want to get into because I want to get that underway. But first we'll get onto the storage units first. Right, so what was I up to? I was doing a crafting grid, wasn't I? I was doing a grid. That thing. So I need a basic processor. That's why I needed the redstone. Let's just do 5 of the basic processors. There we go. Into 3, 4, 5. Okay, so while that's happening, let's make up our dark steel armor. And then we want to get it empowered. So there's the helmet, the chest, the pants, and the booties. There we go. So there's our dark steel. So I'll chuck that all over here, ready for when we're ready for it. because I want to get that underway. But first we'll get onto the storage units first. Right, so what was I up to? I was doing a crafting grid, wasn't I? I was doing a grid. That thing. So I need a basic processor. That's why I needed the redstone. Let's just do 5 of the basic processors. There we go. Into 3, 4, 5. Okay, so while that's happening, let's make up our dark steel armor. And then we want to get it empowered. So there's the helmet, the chest, the pants, and the booties. There we go. So there's our dark steel. So I'll chuck that all over here, ready for when we're ready for it.